Hello and a warm welcome to the island of Kyushu for our continuing coverage of the 2025 World Cup circuit. We're in Miyazaki in Japan and the elite men's race is just a few minutes away. It's coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning local time. We've a large field of around 60 men taking their chance on what is the penultimate weekend of World Cup racing. We've got some big names in this field, Helen. We've got Maxime Hueber Moosbrugger, who won last year. We've got the European champion, Max Duda. We've got several others, including Tyler Mislawchuk, as you see there. But we've had quite a few shock winners this year. So, I was looking at it last night. You could make a case for about 10 of them, I reckon, here.
There's a lot of potentials, and even further down the start list as well, we have athletes that have definitely got the potential, maybe not to win, but to get up there on the podium. Some of the younger French athletes who are towards the back of the field have definitely got a good chance. And you've got Kenji Nener in there, who got on the podium last year, and he always performs well at home.
Yeah, be interesting to see how he goes with home advantage. So away they go. It is the first of 4 races on a really hectic weekend of World Cup racing. And nearly 60 men in the water for this 750-metre swim.
Already we've got 4 arrowheads forming. Somebody's right off on the side on their own. So it was Tyler Mislawchuk who started on that side. I'm not sure if that is him getting clear water over there, but if it is, it's really worked to his advantage starting on that side of the pontoon and positioning himself right on the edge to get that clear water. And we heard some of the interviews from the athletes before the race, and some of them love this. They love being out there in the waves and the chop. They really enjoy this kind of racing. It looks like Kenji Nener's prediction so far is right. Everything looks very close and stuck together.
Yeah, that is Hojo, and he had the boy all to himself there. Now,
that's number 10. That's Dar Smith just coming round. Tyler Mislawchuk's there as well with that yellow hat in the middle. Looking for Max Duda coming round, number 1. So he is round and clear, but oh, look at this now. Oh, that's a fight. I think these athletes have almost got back to Takumi Hojo. They're fighting through the waves as they're battling towards him.
Yeah, that lead has definitely shrunk a little bit, hasn't it? You can see the exit ahead of them. Going to be just shy of 9 minutes.
Oh, we just got lost in the waves.
That was
there he is.
An inopportune wave, wasn't it? But he's managed to ride it okay, and he's out and onto the sand.
Wow, it looked like the gap had come down, but that's a big gap. There's Michael Garr as well from Great Britain with that fantastic start, that really good beach run in.
Must have your helmet clipped before you touch that bike. There we go.
Vettel torn as well. There's so many athletes coming into transition now.
Well, that's an excellent transition, isn't it, from Hojo? And from the Italian as well.
Yeah, Kenji Nener's not far behind as well. Sagiv just coming past.
Mislawchuk is away.
Sagiv took a really long run through, just dodging everyone there. So, I mean, it's not an easy course. It's not completely flat. They have all these dead turns, which really slow everything down. They then have these huge power spikes while they're trying to chase back on. You definitely want to be at the front with this many men in the group.
Yeah, Kunt's doing everything he can just to try and stay in touch here.
Yeah, he's trying to get onto the wheel of the athlete in front of him. Then he is trying to close down that gap in front of him. They might have a chance when they get to this dead turn at the other end. He's one of the Italian athletes was at the front of the group, really pushing the pace up the hill there. That's like BMX downhill ramp into transition is fun.
So first lap of 4 completed, and you can see just how many men are in this group. I can tell you that Mikhail Antipov has withdrawn. He didn't start the bike, so it brings us down to 58.
Good to get eyes on the front of the race here. We can see a few athletes really working together. That's Torn from Norway.
Yeah.
Saw Jack Willis up there as well.
Torn, never a shirker on the bike, that's for sure.
That's Denigro as well, isn't it, who's up there? So all these athletes, although we've got that large group, we can see some of them really are working at the front, consistently moving through and taking turns. We definitely have our front pack now. It's a large one, but there's some athletes that didn't make it, just that initial tempo through the first lap. They haven't managed to make it onto the group, but there's still a lot of athletes there. And it looks like that small group that we're about 4 or 5 seconds off, they're just about to join on as well. So just adding another 5 or 6 to our huge group at the front.
Yeah, so there's only going to be a handful that aren't in that leading group.
It's Blanco at the back, almost coming to a stop as he's going around that dead turn. You see just how hard these athletes at the back now are chasing out the saddle. There's almost a full-on sprint now to get onto the back of this pack. And that's why some of these athletes, when they hit the run, they've just really deadened their legs with all this on-off chasing that they're having to do.
And a 5K shootout to come here between 40 or more men.
Yeah, and Max Duda right at the front there. Willis as well, number 4. Both of them positioned excellently as they came in.
Studer has done that perfectly, hasn't he?
Sat in the middle of the pack nearly the whole way, but managed to get himself to the front just at the right moment.
So the man wearing 1 is away.
Hueber Moosbrugger wasn't far behind. Tyler Mislachuk was further down and he's just struggled to get his bike in there as well.
And straight away, Jack Willis goes to the front. Sagiv is there. Sagiv's run in, where was it, Watelco, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think, and that was so impressive. The fact he went off on the bike on his own, didn't he? He rode pretty much the whole 20k solo off the front, and then, and executed a fantastic run. I think that aggressive nature works really well for him. He likes to be at the front, he likes to be in control.
Studer, though, looming up menacingly. Willis now back in about 4th place.
There's Hueber Moosbrugger in 3rd. And that's Michael Garr. He was the British athlete who had a fantastic swim.
Yeah, that's my fault. I thought it was Willis. It's not. I saw the GB tri-suit, but no, it's not.
Willis has got the one with the short sleeves, so that's a bit different. Don't normally see athletes in short course wearing the suits with the sleeves, but it's a new suit that we've seen the British athletes. They trialled that in Wollongong. But Willis was up there, but has actually now slipped back. He's in that second group.
And Studer is exactly where he wants to be. Hueber Moosbrugger on the left-hand side of that leading quartet. And Garr of Great Britain hanging tough.
So Michael Garr now coming to the front. So just looking at his recent races, he was 29th in the world under-23s, which is probably not really the best result, but he's had some stronger results this year, podium, in a European Cup. But he is the athlete now taking it to some of the fastest runners in the world. He did say that he was going to try and beat his start number, so coming in wearing, I think it was 50 something. Well, I think he's got a good opportunity to do that.
He's going to struggle if he doesn't do that from here, isn't he? And the man wearing 1, Max Duda, in front from Sagiv, Hueber Moosbrugger and Garr.
Studer just pushing it slightly up that rise. And they're just putting more and more time into the chasers. I think, to be fair to Garr as well, as the one kind of coming up, he's taken it to these, hasn't he? He went through that first lap, positioned himself in this first position, and although there's been a few accelerations, he is still there. And we don't know what his sprint finish is like.
No idea. You might find out. You could almost throw a blanket over these 4.
And Garr's coming back as well. It's Sagiv is the athlete that seems to have lost a little bit of distance.
Yeah, he just seemed to be feeling it. So Garr currently is in the bronze medal position. Studer at the front, Hueber Moosbrugger between the two of them, and now Sagiv at the back with about 1,000 meters to go. Yeah, Sagiv is the first man to give way here, I think. Well, this could be a phenomenal day for Garr if he can get a podium.
It's Garr that's come off the back, isn't it?
Yeah, so Studer and Hueber Moosbrugger look like they're going to fight it out here for gold and silver. And Garr has got about a 20-meter gap back to Sagiv. So he's in the bronze medal position right now. And Studer has made a break, and all of a sudden there's a 10-metre gap.
He's been trying for the last 2 kilometres, but he's finally done it. He's got a gap over Hueber Moosbrugger.
And Gar's got a nice little cushion over Sagiv as well. But Studer is the man in form at the moment in men's triathlon. Hueber Moosbrugger trying to get to him, but he's not going to get there. Studer looks like he's still full of running. Well, Max Studer is the man in Miyazaki. He's been the man in triathlon, other than Matt Hauser, I guess, in men's triathlon for the last few weeks. Studer wins in Miyazaki. Hueber Moosbrugger a silver to follow his gold last year here. And what a day for young Michael Gar. You saw the fist pump. It's his first World Cup medal. The Brit gets the bronze.
Sagiv fourth. He fought hard, didn't he? Just coming off in that last kilometre. So Lerno from France coming over the line in 5th. Grayal 6th. Serre in 7th. And Sagan. So all the French there inside the top 10 again.
54.51 winning time, so nearly a minute slower than last year. He won't care about that.
Jack Stanton-Stock, they're just congratulating Gar. He knows how much this means.
Beginning of the season I didn't race much. I did some different stuff, half marathon, long distance, 70.3 Ironmans and stuff like that. So now come back and end the season like this. It's amazing. And now the two final World Cups, today Miyazaki and next week Tongyong. Really happy to come here and with the race number 1 and conquer the gold medal. It's great. The bike was quite tough the first 2 laps until I could position at the front places with the tricky corners and everything. It was really important to stay in the first few places. And then on the run I started fast but controlled a little bit. Sagiv, he started really strong. I hang on to him on the first lap. And then I was like, I don't want anyone to come back. So I pushed the pace, and luckily I gradually picked it up, and then on the last 500 meter I kicked, and luckily could manage a gap, and then bring it home. Yeah. First the European champion title I got, and then Weihai, and then also going to Wollongong and finish in the 6th place, and in the overall ranking with even one less race, finish in the top 8 of the series ranking, and now come here and win a World Cup. So no, I'm really looking forward to next year and hope I can get a proper WTCS season out and get a good overall standing.
Coming back after winning last year was like, it's a nice place for me. I enjoyed the time here in Miyazaki. I spent 2 weeks last year. I spent a week before Tongyong this year. Like finishing on the podium again when you got your first World Cup podium and medal, first place last year, is like something special for me. And delivering today, being like one of the most consistent French athlete on the World Cup level, is like a good achievement for me this year, and like I'm very happy with this place. Position is key. If you're in the front, you can just like go around your turns like you want and not have to brake heavily like before the turns, and like avoiding crashes if there's some, and like being like the most like positioned at T2 to deliver the run afterwards. It's my second World Cup podium this year. I won the E-Games like in London at the beginning of the year, so when I'm having downs, it's like big downs, but like I'm also having like very good results when I'm delivering, so I'm very proud of the season I got this year. Yeah.
Take us through that run. I mean, running with some of the best in the world, that was a very brave performance. Did you have confidence leading into today's race?
None whatsoever. I had a good transition, and I was quite well positioned going into T2, and so I came out and these two were just in front, and I thought, why not give it a shot, try tack on, and just see how long I can stick, and I'm really happy that it went my way.
And what does a medal on a World Cup podium mean for you personally?
Oh, it's brilliant. I think it opens up a lot of opportunities for me regarding World Series starts potentially, and I had a relatively low ranking going into this race, so hopefully this means I've got better points and I can do more races like this, and hopefully World Series in the next year, 2 years, I don't know. I've really enjoyed myself here, like the city. the course, even though it looked quite grim, I imagine, on the TV with all the wet and stuff, like I really enjoyed how technical and just brutal it was. Like it was a constant game of staying focused and trying to stay up the front. And so I think everyone was on the limit throughout the entire race, just trying to work on positioning or just staying comfy in the group. So it was brilliant, yeah.
That is the confirmed top 10. As you said, 4 seconds was the winning margin. Gar had about 7 seconds in hand over Sagiv in 4th. Good race from Lerno. Look at those French. Lerno, Grail, Giri and Sagan. So 5 Frenchmen in the top 10. Stanton Stock had a good race as well, finishing 30.
Yeah. Again, he was ranked, I think he was actually ranked last on the start list coming in as well. So lots of athletes really kind of performing well at this back end of the season.
Friedel Lance just managing to sneak into the top 20. Well, no one more surprised than him. If that interview was anything to go by, might have to get used to people shoving microphones in front of him. But it was a really brave defence of the title he won here last year.
And I think just showing that if he is in the right position, he has the ability to win or podium on so many of these World Cup races.
Just getting better and better for Studer, isn't it? Won in Weihai in the World Series. Top dog at the European Championships. Very, very good in Wollongong Grand Final, and now top step here in Miyazaki. Here we go.